parent function y equals x2, if you have a 3, or if you have a number in front of the x squared, that means that that's a scale factor of whatever the number is, basically, Jack. Okay, so don't be stupid about that. And then if there's an x and then minus 1, for example, and then parentheses, that's in parentheses, then that means that's a horizontal shift of 1. And then if you have a negative x squared, that just means that your parabola is going to be going down. If you have a positive x squared, it's going up. If you have a number not in parentheses that's after the x squared, that's your vertical shift. And then if they throw you off and give you absolute value signs, then it's gonna be lines and not a parabola. When it asks you to write the quadratic function that has the given transformations, and if it says reflected downward, that means that it's gonna be a negative x. If it's shifted up, that means that after the x, without parentheses, that there's gonna be the number. If it's stretched with a scale factor, that means that there's a number in front of the x. If there's a number inside parentheses, then that is going to be your horizontal. Okay, so if it says shifted 7 to the right, then it's going to be x minus 7 in parentheses. When you're doing the problems with the roots and the graphing of quadratics, to find your x-intercept or septs, then what you're going to do is you're going to plug in 0 for your y, and then just solve the equation, and you're going to do it backwards. So fractions are flipped, and first comes getting rid of the numbers on the outside, so subtracting 15 or adding 15, that's first, so it's opposite of PEMDAS. And then if it wants you to find the y-intercept, you plug in 0 for x, and then you just type the equation in on your calculator. And then, so when you're finding your roots, if at the end of the equation you get like 24 square rooted, and it doesn't turn out to be a perfect square, you want to do plus minus square root of 24. In the equations is going to be, so for example, if on the other side of the equation there's it's x plus 7 or something, then so you're going to minus 7 from both sides, and then what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to set it up like this: x equals negative 7 plus square root 24, or negative 7 minus square root of 24, and that's going to give you x equals squiggly lines, and then whatever you get from typing that into your calculator.